We write our own stories, page by page, line by line. Some people even live in these stories. They are the characters that helped shape and mold our lives. Even in their absence or presence, they make us. However, some chapters are cut short. They finish before they feel like they're over. All the potential words that could have twisted and twirled off the paper to describe how things were get erased before they even existed. There are so many words, so many pages, chapters, and books. There are endless amounts of scrambling words that will constantly be scraping to find their way to the surface. Words that did not make it onto the page. Words that describe the way you feel, how you felt. They express how you don't just emotionally ache because of the potential from the word's early departure, yet how every muscle, every bone, every breath in, every breath out screams in agony. Why? It screams, why? Thousands of whys and what ifs scream at you, echoing in your head in absolute terror. We are inconsistent beings that rely on routine. As humans, we are so terrified to live in the moment that when things don't go to plan, we panic. Fight or flight. We choose what is worth our humility, what is worth our effort. We choose whether to stay and experience until the final possible outcome brings itself forward, or to run and keep running from the screeching voice in your head, chirping obsessively at you. What if? What if? What if? What do we do? So many unanswered questions, so many unsaid things. We live with so much regret from not knowing the possibilities of the opportunities that have already passed by that you could even ask yourself, are you really living with not knowing the possible outcomes? Or are you surrendering the possible life that you could be living to the unknowing? Every moment is fleeting. Every moment is a single breath. At any given time, a single breath could be the last. We live from the moment our souls enter our bodies and leave in our last dying breath as nothing more than mixed vapors and our final regrets. We are a mere speck, as insignificant and significant as an atom that makes up a star in a constellation in the skies above. We're only visitors on this planet, just reused stardust that the universe swallows and spits out. We're a moment that will shortly pass. We're a single breath. We regret. We're beings of regret. We regret the things we said or did. We regret the wars we started or failed to finish. We regret our potential mess. But in that potential mess, that's what we regret the most. The potential. The what ifs. Our expectations are lonesome and unrealistic. And it's okay to be hurting. You're gonna hurt. After a while, we do bleed when something hurts us. It's just a shame that sometimes the hurt we experience is something we made from ourselves. The little obsessive, terrifying voice in our head will dig its own grave until all it can breathe in is dirt. And that's the thing that we tend to forget. Dirt. We need it to grow our crops. The sun provides us with warmth. It shields us with its coddling glow, like a hug, such as one that we desired from our caretakers as a child. The sun and its embrace helps us grow, and in its radiance we forget that there's potential to get burnt, especially since it dries and evaporates our tears. And then the water that we seek to help us grow is cool and refreshing. It soothes us when the heat of the sun we can bear no more. It's beautiful. We find comfort in its glistening flow. We forget that there's a potential to drown. And this is what we forget about the dirt. While it can be messy and uncomfortable to the touch when it's too dry or too wet, it's what stables us. We plant our roots in it. We grow from it. We forget that even in the things that we find comfort and beauty in, that they have the potential to harm us as well. We forget this until it falls under as another name on the long list that we have of regrets. We just forget. We forget.